Hi guys, I'm Steelianos and this is a quick tutorial video lesson on a tapping etude that I wrote a while back for my students, and it's old school. It's in the style of players like Eddie Van Halen and Rhoads and Nuno Bettencourt and stuff like that from the 80s and the 90s. And at first I think it's good to discuss about what tapping is. Tapping is an extension of the legato technique, but it can also be thought of as a percussion technique because we combined both our hands in different rhythms. I like to think of it as both percussion technique and an extension of our regular legato stuff. And what we do usually, I'm going to show you just the pattern first. We usually, for this etude, we use 2 notes on the left hand and 1 note with the right hand. And the pattern is every 3 notes we do. At first we tap 1 note, and then we pull off to our index finger, and then we hammer on to our pinky. And this is mostly the technique behind it. Now the chord progression for this etude is something like this. It's an E minor to a B, dominant 7th to a B minor 7 flat 5 and A dominant 7th up to C major and C diminished to E flat diminished to A minor, and we repeat that twice, and then the second time we move to E major and E minor to an E dominant 7th and a G major to a G, actually B flat diminished 7th and D minor to a D diminished 7th and back to the A minor, and then we repeat that once more, but we change the ending. So after the A major to A minor to E dominant 7th and G major, we go to the B diminished 7th and the D minor, and then we go to a D diminished 7th, but the second time we end up on a major. So these are the chords behind the progression. And then I think in order to learn the piece, it's good to separate the 2 hands and think of the melody that comes from our right hand. And we can practice this very easily like this. We mute with our left hand all the strings on the fretboard, and we use our right hand to play the melody like this. We start on a B on the B string, the 2nd string on the 12th fret, and we play 12th fret 3 times and up to the C on the 13th fret. Then again the same once more, another time, and on the 4th time we go back to the A. So B, A, and B, 12 and 10th frets, and then we go up to the C note on the 13th fret and D on the 15th, and then up to the 17th fret 3 times and back to the 16th, so from the E to the A flat, and then to the F sharp, so 19th and 16th, and then back to the 17th fret and back to the E. So the melody should sound something like this. And this is the first part that we play twice, and then we move on to the 1st string, the E string, and we go to the 12th fret, the E, and we play E and F 3 times the E, once the F, 12 and 13 frets. And the third time we move up to the G and A, 15 and 17th frets, and then we go up to the B flat, back to the G, 18 and 15th frets. So from the A, 17th, to the B, 19th, and then back to the G sharp, 16th fret, A, 17th, B, 19th, back to the G sharp, 16th, and back to the A. So and now it's good to see what's going on with the chords, how to create the arpeggios each time. So when we start, we play at the 12, 5 and 8 fret on the B string. So 13th, and then back to the 12 and 4 and 7 on our left hand to create the pedal point on the B major chord. Then back to the 12th and 3rd fret on our left hand with the 6th. So we have 12, 3 and 6, and back to the 12, 2 and 5. So and then we move on to the C chord and we play the C on our right hand, 13th fret, 5 and 8, up to the 17th, to the 15th fret, sorry. And then we move to the 17th fret on the right hand and 7 and 10 on the left, up to the 19th fret to create the E flat diminished sound, back to the 16th and up to the 17th fret, and we play. So pay attention here, we're playing 17th, 8 and 12 to create the E minor sound. And the third time, instead of pulling off from the right hand to the index, we pull off to the pinky finger, pull off to the first, and hammer on with our middle finger on the 9th fret of the G string. So the whole thing should sound like this slowly. So the whole thing should sound like this slowly. Repeat that twice. Then to continue, we go up a string on the first string and we play 12, 4 and 7 to create the E major arpeggio, up to the 13th on the fourth time, back to the 12th, but this time with 5 and 8 on the left hand to create the A minor sound, up to the back to the 12 and 7 and 10th frets, up to the 13th to create the E7 sound, and then up to the G on the 15th fret, and 8 and 12 on the left hand to create the G major sound, up to the 17th, and then we go to the 18th fret with the 9 and 12 on the left hand to play the G diminished 7th sound, back to the 15th fret, and then up to the 17th with the 10 and 13 frets on the left hand, up to the 19th fret, and then we have to play the D diminished arpeggio, so we go to the 16th fret, back to the 7 and 10 on the left hand, 17th fret, 19th fret, back to the 16th, and then we play the 17th fret with the 8 and 12 frets on the left hand. And the exact same way as we did before, we play 17, 8, 12, 3 times. Oh, sorry, twice, and then we pull off from the 17th fret back to the pinky, the index, and hammer on the A on the 10th fret of the B string. And we repeat that once more, but the second time we conclude from the G diminished right here to an A major chord. So the whole thing slowly, the second part of it, should sound like something like this. Second time. And then chord. And that was the etude. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section how it felt, if it felt easy for you. Remember to keep track of time and start really slowly. Use your metronome to gradually build up speed. Break it up in smaller sections, don't try doing it all at once because it's too much to remember. And you'll get there, I'm pretty sure about that. Also, I forgot to mention that really soon I'm starting a Patreon page that you can be part of a community of people who enjoy guitar tutorial videos and ideas and exercises and tunes like this one, where you can support me and my channel, and for a very small amount of money you can become a patron, a subscriber, and enjoy exclusive stuff that I'll be uploading pretty much regularly. So see you soon. Cheers.